Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have such an exciting video for you guys. I have in front of me the JACLYN Hill Valentine's Day collection and I am so freaking excited to dig into this with you guys. I literally have not even broken into this box. I was really looking to have first impressions with you guys. It's so cute! I love it. The packaging is really cute, I won't lie. Okay, so before I dig into this box, I want to talk a little bit about like the experience that I had buying this and what I kind of think of this launch for the brand. Obviously, I am so excited. I am a huge JACLYN Hill fan, always have been, always will be. I have been watching her for almost her entire YouTube career. Like, I mean, I've been a fan of her since she had like I think like 200,000 subscribers, so I really am, I would like to declare an OG fan. It goes without saying this brand has had its hiccups with the launch of the lipsticks and that not going well, but I fully feel like the brand redeemed itself with a highlighter collection. I have the highlighter palette and it is one of my favorite makeup products of all time. So I've been kind of disappointed in the past year that there's not really been any launches, but I fully understand COVID threw everybody's plans off track, and I cannot fault JACLYN or the brand for that, of course. But I will fully say, like, love JACLYN, love the brand. I thought that the mystery collection was a weird way to get back into the game. I know she did acknowledge that it was a little bit weird that this was not supposed to be her first launch back after a year of no product launches. But also I feel like it just should have been adjusted. Like, I don't think it needed to have this mystery theme. I think you could have just known what the products were. I mean, it was very different for the industry. I think the only other like mystery boxes I know of come from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the only thing that's coming to mind. So it is a pretty unique concept, but at the same time, a lot of people are not familiar with the products in this box, and so I think it would have been nice to see the shades beforehand and really know what you're getting your hands into. I was also a little bit disappointed about my experience on the website just because I was really trying to get the set that had all the products in it. But I was literally on the website at, you know, I think it launched at like 1 o'clock or maybe 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so say it was 2 o'clock, I was on the site like at 1:50, and I think it finally like actually went into launch like 1:59, and I was there. I had it in my cart immediately, and it sold out by the time I was able to even put in my billing information. So it was basically sold out by like 2:01, and that was just disappointing to me. So I hope in the future they order more quantities of stuff, especially for limited edition releases like this. I mean, JACLYN knows that she's popular. JACLYN knows that like her fans are gonna stand by her and buy this stuff. But I do understand a year after not launching anything, you might want to err on the side of caution in terms of ordering, you know, certain quantities. I think she said that she anticipated this quantity to last for days, which really has never been the case for her launches with like her Morphe collaborations. It's never been the case where it's lasted for days. It sells out like that. So I was hoping that that wouldn't be the case here, but you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and hopefully next time they can anticipate the demand a little bit better and have more supply in stock. So enough chit chat about the actual launch. I want to get into the product. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on how everything kind of rolled out from, you know, a consumer point of view. You know, again, I love JACLYN and I'm really happy that she's back in the game with her brand, but I was a little disappointed about, you know, quantities and the way it was rolled out. Let's get into it. I'm also like really impressed about how this is presented. This kind of looks like PR packaging-esque. Like, they did not need to throw all this like zigzaggy paper in here. It just has a really nice touch to it. It easily could have just come in some bubble wrap, but instead it's, you know, really nicely wrapped, and I definitely appreciate that as a consumer. So I'm not sure what the actual set was called, but it was the lip set. So I got her 3 liquid lips and then the glitter gloss. And I will say I really like the cartons. I think it's really unique and kind of sexy with the red ombre and the, you know, little stones at top. I think it's a really pretty packaging, so liking it so far. I'm gonna first look at the glitter gloss. It's in the shade 24 Karat. I am interested to see what this is gonna actually look like on the lips. Is it gonna be like actual glitter, or is it just gonna be a really shiny topper. So this is what 24 karat looks like. I do like the packaging, although this is a very reflective surface, and if you can see, like, just touching it, there's gonna get, your fingerprints are gonna get basically all over it. So that's a really like petty criticism, but I overall think it looks really sleek and pretty. I would be very proud to display this on my vanity. So I'm gonna first swatch this on my hand and just see what it looks like. So this is gonna be 24 karat gloss right here. So I will say the scent is really nice. It's a sweet, kind of like bakery scent. Not overwhelming at all, but this is gonna be so hard to pick up on camera. I can definitely see the gold shimmer in it, and I'm interested to see how it feels on the lips. It actually has a bit of a minty sensation to it, which is surprising given the bakery scent. So I will say this is a very creamy feeling gloss in a good way. It is definitely very smooth texture. You can't feel the glitter between, you know, your lips. I'm going to pick this up on camera, but I can definitely see in person there's a lot of golden flecks to it. So I would be probably very choice with where I put this gloss on my lips. I would probably like center it in just the middle of my lips, just to give like that ultra like pouty effect. I would not wear this on its own because it kind of gives the impression of robot lips. It's just, it really is a lot of golden shimmer on the lips. So wiping this off right now, I can see that some of the glitter does hang back on the lips. I'm also using a dry tissue, so this might not be like the preferred way. You know, maybe a makeup wipe would be definitely more effective, but just to note, I can see that some of the glitter is still hanging up on my lips. And now getting into the liquid lips. I have 3 shades. The first is Clingy. This looks like the lightest red shade. So while the gloss was in square packaging, this is in a round packaging, but similar metallic red at the top and her logo on the actual base of it. Oh my god. Oh my god, I cannot open this. I'm literally getting rubber gloves to open this right now. It's so difficult to open. Okay, finally got it with rubber gloves. That was pretty intense. And so while the gloss had a very sweet bakery smell, this definitely smells to me like watermelon, which I don't mind either. So I'm gonna swatch this on the hand right there. So that was one swipe. I didn't dip back into it, so you can obviously see this is a very pigmented color. So again, this is the shade Clingy, and I would categorize this as a orangey red, and I do not anticipate this is going to look good on me at all. I do not do well with anything orangey. I just do not think it looks good on my skin tone, but I will be swatching on my lips for the sake of this video. So I was able to do that with just one application. Like, I didn't have to dip back into the tube or anything like that, so I'm pretty impressed with how far that got. But I will say, I do not love this color on me at all. I think it makes my teeth look incredibly yellow. Yeah, I just overall do not do very well with orangey shades, but I will say it does feel very comfortable on the lips in comparison to other liquid lips I've used. Looking at the swatch on my hand, I can still see that some of it hasn't set, so I do feel like with this formula you do have like maybe like 60 to 90 seconds before it fully sets matte. I think I might like this color a little bit more in the summertime when I have more of a tan. I'm so pale right now, so I think maybe that's why I'm not loving it. It looks better on camera, I feel like, than it does in person. So I've had it on for about 2-3 minutes now, and now I'm going to kiss the back of my hand and just see how much it transfers or it doesn't transfer. So I kiss pretty hard. And some does transfer, but for the most part, that is pretty good. I won't lie, I'm pretty impressed. I mean, I feel like that really wouldn't come off very much like on a water glass or something like that, so I'm pretty impressed, especially like it does feel very comfortable, and it doesn't transfer, so I'm pretty impressed with the formula. So it definitely does leave a bit of a stain on your lips, and it wasn't the easiest to remove, but also it's a liquid lip, so I can't really like expect anything else. So the next shade I'm going to swatch is the shade Committed. Just looks a little bit more cool toned than Clingy, a bit more of a true red. This one is easier to open than the other one. Obviously had to break out the rubber gloves for the past one. So let's swatch Committed right here. So I think my first assumption was right, is that this is more of a true blue toned cool red. I don't know if it's because my lips are in a little bit tougher shape than they were with the first shade, but because I, you know, used a makeup wipe and had to get the first shade off, but I do feel like this formula for some reason feels a little bit drier on the lips. It has like a little bit less of that like balmy texture, but again, take that with a grain of salt, just because I did just kind of, you know, abuse my lips a little bit, you know, trying to get that past shade off. But overall, I think you can see that this is a more true classic red. I forgot to mention with the shade Committed, just like the shade Clingy, was really, you know, pigmented. I was able to cover my whole lips just with one application. And then finally, we are going to go into the shade Boy Bye. This looks like more of a vampy red. Okay, now swatching Boy Bye. It looks like this. I'm sorry, I cannot, you know, draw a straight line to save my life, but hopefully you can at least see the difference in colors. That's Clingy on top, then Committed, and then Boy Bye, and then we still have that 24 karat gloss on top. Okay, so this is the shade Boy Bye. I think it is a lot more brown than I thought it was gonna be. I think I thought it was gonna be a little bit more like of a dark berry, but it definitely is very, very brown. Also, I apologize, this is not the neatest lip swatch. My lips are kind of just not having it right now. And I will also say that this lip swatch did take about 3 dips back into the tube in order to get it perfect, versus the first 2 reds just took one dip into the tube and I was done. But I will say this is kind of a fun shade for like a more vampy look. It kind of makes me feel a little badass. And I also want to just apply the glitter gloss on top of this shade. I'm kind of just focusing that on the center of the lips just to make my lips look a little bit more plump and juicy. Yeah, I think that's a pretty combination, although you can see the glitter on it. I mean, it is a glitter gloss, so it does exactly what it intends to. I think it's more of like me needing to get used to, you know, such a bold lip and a glitter gloss, because that's not what I typically go for. But overall, I'm very pleased with these formulas. I think the color variety is really pretty. I'm not one for, you know, bold lips, a red lip. Usually I just stick to my neutrals and my like very pinky glosses, but I like that this collection kind of pushes me outside of my comfort zone. So just a final look at the swatches. That's 24 karat gold, Clingy, Committed, and then Boy Bye, which is on my lips right now, and also the gloss. So overall, with these 4 products, I would say that I think JACLYN basically knocked it out of the park. I think these are some really, really great lip products, and I will definitely be buying from the brand again. I think JACLYN said that, you know, they're gearing up for a lot more launches, and I'm personally really excited about it if it's anything like this Valentine's Day collection. Overall, I think these shades are really, really flattering, and I love the reds for Valentine's Day. Even the orangey red Clingy was growing on me at the end, and I usually hate orangey reds on me. So I definitely think it's a really pretty collection, and the price on this was pretty good. I think, don't quote me, it was like $28 or $32. So for 4 different products that are really high quality, I think you're getting a great deal. So those are my first impressions on the JACLYN Cosmetics Valentine's Day lip set. I hope you guys like this video. If you have other products you want me to review, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, of course, give it a thumbs up, and of course, subscribe if you're not subscribed. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye guys.